All right, Shalom. First off, I want to start up by saying all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Bashem Rakal Kadash says all praises to the world calls God and Jesus Christ. The true names in the Hebrew is Yahweh for the Heavenly Father and Yahushai for his beloved Son. Also want to say double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and mercy to Hopeful Egg, preaching word and truth and sincerity. This is Brother Tazba in the Arizona camp. Laura Will with another video to edify. And I was watching the Elder Apostle Gabar's channel. In this video, as you see on the screen, there's no room for ignorance of the beast, image, and mark. And really there really isn't, because at the end of the day, whether or not you know it or not, let me get that. Romans 3. Romans 3:3 says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid." So it doesn't matter whether or not you believe or you understand whether or not the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip, whether or not you understand that the beast is NATO and the EU, with America that's part of it is that whore riding upon the beast, and whether or not you understand what that image of the beast, the characteristics, and the way it rules is, it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, if you take this chip, the judgment's still the same, man. The judgment is completely the same. This is Romans 2. It's Romans 2 and 11. It says, "For there is no respect of persons with the Most High." No respect. You don't care if you're small, if you're young, if you're a child. Because a lot in these days, man, women are going to sit here, and even some brothers in the truth, Lord will, brothers don't have to suffer, but it's something that's going to happen, man. It's just something that is going to happen, man. That these women are going to sit here and take your children, and just to keep food in their belly, they'll have your kids get the chip. But if that happens, and if a child gets a chip, but the scriptures also tell you that the Lord is going to protect his elect. It said he never saw the children of the righteous suffering hunger or begging bread. So the men of the Lord's children are going to be taken care of as long as it's a sincere man. But a lot of women are going to be taking their children who have no understanding of anything to get this chip just so they can eat. And that's just a lot of them kids, is to be put to death. That's this their lot, man. Those could have been souls in the old world that were there cheering on Yahushua to be crucified, man. It says, "There is no respect to person with the Most High, for as many have sinned without law shall also perish without law. And as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged by the law." So it doesn't matter, man. Does not the law say? Get that real quick. This is Leviticus 19:28. It says, "Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh." So is this not in the law? This is not the scriptures tell you. Go. Did not Yahweh Shai, whenever he healed someone, he said, "Go your way and sin no more"? What is sin? Transgression of the law. So if sin is the transgression of the law, here's the law on it. You receiving that mark of the beast is in direct violation. It says if you break one, you break them all, right? And it just so happens to be is that's the last straw, man. Because you taking that mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. Let me get an image of that chip. Which is the RFID microchip. You taking that Though it'll give you the ability to buy and sell, you taking that, man. That's you selling your deal right there, man. That is you selling the fucking deal on your judgment. And look at that. There's the delivery system right there. That Palisade. That's that Palisade right there, man. The delivering system. That's the paler state in the shape of a paler state. And this is what John the Revelator saw. He saw people getting this chip like this. And he saw that little mark that was put into them. You know? So this is what's gonna happen, man. And you taking that chip, man, there's a direct and an expedient judgment that will come upon you in that day. And Lord will go through that. You know, if the spirit moves to it. But we've read it many times before. People know what the mark of the beast is. They just willfully don't care, man. This is Sirach 5 and 15. It says, "Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small." So you sitting here saying, just like the apostle said in his video, there's no more room for ignorance for the beast, image, and mark, man. There's no room for ignorance of it. But the scriptures tell you, you be not ignorant of anything in a small or great matter. No, and this is something that we should all be in depth on, man. There's a serious judgment. It says, "He that receiveth the mark in his hand." Let me see if I can get it, man. Salakia. This is let me look for it real quick on my phone, get it a little quicker. Revelation 16, the first part of it. Revelation 14. Yeah, let me get it. So I didn't really prepare any scriptures, really too much. Only came up with 3, spirits feeding the rest. Revelation 14. In 9, and it says, "And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she had made all the nations drunk with the wine of her wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image," the beast is NATO and the EU, the image is that new world order, "and receive his mark." That mark is that mark is that incision, that what is the word? Charagma, which goes into Caraxes, which is the Peller stake. And then the root word of that is grapho, which goes into the system of record keeping that they're able to do on the chip. So this is all things that it deals with. It says, "In his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." You see? So if you take it at mark and you receive this in your not even just your right hand, it doesn't matter where you receive it, really. You can play games with the Lord all you want. The scriptures tell you, tempt not the Lord. So if you receive this mark at all, this is the judgment. It says, "And the smoke of their torment ascended forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, who worship the beast in his image, and who received the mark in his name." You know? So this is the judgment that's written for it. There's no ignorance when it comes to this chip, because the Lord set up men that would never hold their peace day or night till the Lord make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And until then, we're putting out these prophecies, man. Now this is going into the law right here. This is Leviticus 5 and 14. It says, "And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, if a soul commit a trespass and sin through ignorance in the holy things of Yahweh, then shall he bring his trespass unto Yahweh, a ram without blemish of the flock. You know what? Let me see if I can. I know I got this. Let me see if I can find this precept. This isn't exactly what I need. Yeah, this is what I needed. It says, yeah, it says, if a soul commit a trespass and sin through ignorance, so you saying it through ignorance, not knowing, in the holy things of Yahweh, then shall he bring forth his trespass unto Yahweh, a ram without blemish out of the flock, with thy estimation by shekels of silver, after the shekel of the sanctuary for a trespass offering, and shall make amends for the harm that he hath done in the holy thing, and shall add a fifth part thereto, and give it unto the priest, and the priest shall make an atonement for him with the ram of the trespass offering, and it shall be forgiven him. See, the commandments do. Yep, verse 17 it says, and if a soul commit any of these things which are forbidden to be done by the commandments of Yahweh, though he wist it not, though he didn't know it, yet yet is he guilty, and he shall bear his iniquity. So at the end of the day, ignorance doesn't matter, man. Just like we read in Romans 2 and 12, as many as have as many for as many as have sinned without law shall also perish without law, and as many as have sinned in the law shall be judged in the law. You see, it don't matter your ignorance, man. The judgment is still going to go out the same. So it would better behoove you to show diligence and to show integrity and pray to the Heavenly Father that he put a spirit onto you not to take this chip, man. This is what we all have to pray for, man. This is what we all have to pray for. That the Lord allows us to keep our integrity and not take this chip, man. It's that important, man. The scriptures tell you, I've set before you today life and death. Choose ye which one you will serve. But as for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord, man. You know? So Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to say call halal Yahweh Bashim Shai, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to hopeful elect. Preaching this word in truth and sincerity, man. Don't be ignorant, man.